about that.
People are going
yes,
to produce.
but of course, then we have an opportunity.
That's a major thing, because they also know that
we have an opportunity to examine our various contributions.
School feeding has been suspended. So it's a sort of...
School feeding has not been suspended. That is, again, another... You see, there's something going on in our media space where people, I think sometimes, just pick half of the statement and throw a story. When the minister goes to Parliament and says that the planned expansion of school feeding program has been suspended, you find media houses reporting that school feeding program has been suspended.
Is that what the minister said?
That's what the minister said. You can ask
forgive me, I'm guilty. I didn't read it.
No, because...
I'm guilty.
Because people have found out.
And I've shared that information with a lot of friends of mine. People have called me from abroad and said, why are you suspending school?
People have found out that a lot of people won't read the full detail, won't read the quotation, won't listen to the audio, won't watch the video. So what they do is that they write some of these headlines, throw it out.
But these are from respectable sort of portals.
But this is the game in which we are now. So
school feeding has not been suspended?
It has not been suspended.
Are you serious?
What the minister said on the floor of Parliament is that the planned expansion.
So this morning students were fed? Yesterday they were
fed? You can check. You have reporters here. You can check. It's not been suspended.
Are you serious?
But this is why we are saying that people should take time and responsibility on themselves to read.
No, we trust what
text.
We see.
We are not in an era where you can trust headlines you see. You got to read it.
Even from respectable portals.
You have to read it. You have to sometimes listen to the audio yourself, watch the video yourself, because if you don't take care, they will take things out of context. That's what the caretaker minister for Gender and Social Protection said. So when I heard it at first, I called her. I'm like, Minister, did you say this? He says, no, Kojo. I said the planned expansion. You can get the tape. We check the tape. She's talking about the planned expansion. That is what has been suspended. Because of all of these conversations we're having, that there are fiscal constraints, so you can't continue doing everything that you had programmed to do. I mean, I know people in private institutions whose salaries were delayed because of COVID constraints and productivity challenges in the organization. And what that meant was that even they had to suspend some of the expenditures that they had planned because their revenues were not coming in. Aggregate it at the national level, it's the same thing. But back to the point.
Okay, no, I'm concerned about the school feeding. It is very serious. I'm so sorry. I have texted people abroad and told them that I'm sure the government has taken the decision because of the COVID.
We all have a responsibility to pay attention to the audio, to the video, to the text. Read it for yourself and understand. Because these days, in fact, today I saw a text or a screenshot that suggests that I have said that all the economic challenges today should be blamed on the former President Mahama. I had never even granted an interview to that effect, but somebody does it, throws it out there.
They put your photograph there?
Yes, because you can easily get a web domain. So then they do it, then they screenshot it and they start sharing it in WhatsApp groups, and somebody will see it and say, hey, this is what they said. It's a very interesting time in which we are. We're in a period of disinformation. But I think that people need to take you are personally responsible for the information you consume. You got to read it yourself, watch the video yourself,
I've not recovered
listen
from this.
to
I mean,
the audio
foreign
yourself.
Journalists text me and said, Paul, has your government suspended
No, you can call the minister. Call
and I have said yes.
No, call the minister.
What?
Call the minister or get your team to get the full presentation of the minister in Parliament. And you see the questions she was asked and the answer she's given.